Hello again, everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at Dr. Dreadful Zombies Zombie Lab. I picked this up at Target. It was about $25, which I thought was a little bit steep as I was passing by in the toy aisle, as I tend to do because I love toys, and I could not pass this up. It just looked like it was going to be so much fun. According to the box here, you can make 40 creepy treats. It looks gross. It tastes great. Candy and drink kit. It includes one brain mix, one brain activator mix, one bug mix, one skin mix, one barf mix, and one barf mix part 2. And it looks like you can make 40 creepy treats. Did I already say that? I don't remember, but it looks like you can eat bubbling brains, drink zombie barf, slurp slimy bugs, and let's see, eat zombie flesh. Did I say that? That sounds tasty. And inject a tasty spider. All right, so let's go ahead and pop this creepy guy open and see what he looks like. All right, here's the box. Again, Dr. Dreadful is zombies. We are going to see what kind of delicious treats we can make, like the zombie barf. I'm not looking forward to drinking, but we will do that together. On the back, we've got some nutritional facts. Let's just go ahead and skip right past those, open up the box, and see what is inside. All right, a lot of plastic. Looks like some base piece, a lot of drink mixes, some more plastic, instructions, and more plastic pieces. All right, go ahead and put the box over here. All right, wow, there are a lot of pieces to assemble here, so let's just jump right in. Remember, wash all parts before and immediately after use. Let me pause the video while I do that. Okay, we're back now. And let's see. Wash your hands. Yeah. Okay, so attach gear posts B to base A. So we're going to start building this thing here with the base. These look like some gear parts. Let's go ahead and open up this bag. Okay, so got some things here. Looks like these probably pop right into here. Let's see. There is only one that has a little notch there, so we know it has to go in this one. There we go. There's the other piece. All right, moving right along. Got that done. Okay. Let's see, I guess there's a top part too. Let's see, attach jaws C to gear post B. This looks like it could be a jaw. Let's open up this bag and see what's inside. Actually, I think that might be the jaw. All right, let's open up this piece first. This bag. Ooh. We have some sort of brain, I'm assuming that is. The piece I dropped on the floor, some sort of clip. Uh-oh, gonna need some scissors to open this. Maybe. Okay. There we go, just rip it off. I guess this looks like it could be a jaw. I don't know, we'll come back to that. Let's see, yep, that's what that looks like there. I guess we're supposed to leave this assembled with this stuff. No, clearly we gotta take this off. Okay. Let's go ahead. I'm hoping that's what I need to do. Doesn't give any indication that that's what I'm supposed to do, but we're going to go ahead and do it. Maybe. Come on. All right. Here we go. His jaw does sort of do something funny there. All right, how is it supposed to? I guess just sits in those little slots there. Let's go ahead and push it in and see what happens. Okay, I don't know, is it supposed to snap in? Nothing seems to be happening. All right. It's not really pushed in. In fact, it's popping out. I don't know. It feels snug, but it doesn't feel like it's actually in all the way. So I'll just hope for the best now. So there we got the start of this weird zombie head. Okay. Step 2. Connect front and back head together, parts D and E. Oh, are there actually part labels on here? If there are, I didn't notice. All right, but I'm guessing the head is in here. Let's pop this open. All right. Weird pieces. Lots of, I guess that's tongs. Some sort of stick. Don't have a clue what that might be. This looks like a cup of some sort. I think that's part of a syringe. That must go to that. And here's this guy with this funny little eye, which just kind of does its own little weird thing there. All right, so what am I doing again? Connect the front and the back heads together and slide down onto the jaws. Roll the eye forward. So these things snap together somehow. Okay, this way. I guess because there's two little round bits there. I don't know if you can see it very well. So I think these things snap in like that. Again, I don't really feel it snapping in. It kind of slides together. Just push this one together. Okay. Well, it pops right back out if you pull on it, but it doesn't do that very easily. So I think even though it's not really snapping together, it just sort of pushes together. And now that I should have left it all alone because it's hard to get back into place. Okay, so got that. Now how does this thing go on here? I guess it just sits. There's nothing. I mean, I can see that these little tabs here kind of get guide into place on the back here, but I guess it just sits on here. Oh, well, that's not right. All right, there we go, I think. It doesn't feel like it's right, but it seems kind of sturdy. It must have slid into place somehow correctly. All right. Step 3, screw valve F. Are these things shown? What? Okay, I guess they are here. So F, brain valve. I should have looked at that first, huh? I guess is this thing, the brain valve. Screw valve into brain beaker G and place in the skull. I guess this is our brain beaker. Let's go ahead and screw it in. It doesn't really screw in. It's got these little notches here, or little tabs that slide into the notches and then twist into place. So more like twists on, doesn't really screw on. And then I guess this just sits in there. Okay, there we go. Getting closer. He's taking shape. Okay. Now we need to snap molds H and J. Now what are they again? Let's see here. H is the worm mold. That's pleasant. A worm mold. Yeah, you can kind of see that. I don't know how well you can see it in the picture, in the video, but yeah, there's a worm there. All right, so the worm mold and J. J is the monocle mold. Oh, that's his monocle. Okay. So how do those things snap in? Your guess is as good as mine. Does it just sort of... All right. Well, I can see by the picture here, it opens outward. This thing opens, but which side's supposed to be the front? The side with the hole in it? I have no idea. Okay. I'm gonna assume so. But still, how does that snap in there? Well, it snapped, but then slid right back out. I guess it, well, something happened and it worked. Okay. The worm mold can only go one way, right? There we go. There's the worm mold. All right. So now we need to add the measuring cup and accessories as shown. Okay, so the tweezery things here. I guess just go in here. I don't see how it's supposed to stand up. Is it missing something? All right, well that doesn't make any sense at all. Let's look back at the box. Okay. It shows these tweezers standing up right there. Here. There's no way to make that happen. This round hole, okay, well, I guess if you really kind of push it in there, it'll stick for a second, but that makes no sense. So we're just gonna clip the tweezers on. All right. What's next? Let's see, add the measuring cup. Well, you don't really add this stuff, it's just, oh. Well, I should have read these directions closer because I have the head on backwards. That would be the source of my problem here. I don't know why I assumed that this little thing here would be the front. It's not, it's the back. So let's see if I can switch this head bit around. It needs to go this way. Maybe that's why I was having a little difficulty getting this in. It seems to slide a little bit better there now. Okay, so the head goes there. I'm not sure he's actually in place, but all right, the monocle fell out. Let's go ahead and put that back in. The little cup beaker goes there. The little tweezers now will actually fit in this little square hole. That makes much more sense now. All right, and now we have to assemble the syringe. There is also, it doesn't show it in the directions anywhere, but we have this fun little spoon and hook thing. I guess throw that inside the beaker. The syringe we will just push together, and that goes in that weird shaped little hole there. And there we go. All right, here is the box once again. This guy kind of makes it, but he's really fun. How did he turn out? Pretty close, not too bad. You know, he's gonna need those oozing brains and that worm and that spider and his monocle to all be filled to really sort of flesh out his look. But overall, it's pretty spot on. Except for his nose here. His nose is a little bit hollow, whereas it looks a lot creepier in the picture. If they had just sort of blackened that out, that would be pretty awesome. All right, so I've had a chance to look through the instructions, well, kind of glance through them, and I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. Some of the fun things that we can make here, some zombie skin, the bubbling brains, the zombie bugs, the zombie barf. These all look like fun concoctions. I can't wait to start getting my hands dirty and all of this stuff. But one thing that I thought was kind of interesting in these instructions, you remember how when I was assembling it backwards, and I thought this sort of like gear mechanism looking thing on the bottom was kind of neat. Well, it turns out that actually has a purpose. They sell expansion packs to this. So they kind of show on the back of the instruction sheet a parasite lab, and it just kind of clicks into here to expand on it, you know, kind of like gears all working together. So who knows how many other fun expansion packs. I'm gonna have to check it out. They do have a website here, drdreadful.com, so I will check that out, maybe see what we can explore in future videos. But stay tuned for the next video where we're going to try one of these wonderful concoctions, see how it looks and tastes and smells. So until then, everyone, have a good night, take care, bon appetit.